What's up, everybody? This is Azrael's Wrath with another Azrael's analysis. Now, another stack game with Dark Map Lord and Texture. But I do want to shout out the uh, Sploinky because definitely had some good comms in the game. So it was all good fun. And I'm happy to stream, happy to play while streaming. They said one of my other videos we did win 5 games in a row when we stacked, so it was very much appreciated, especially losing while solo queuing. I believe 3 games in a row myself. Not doing bad, just losing and having a basically team diff. So yeah, no, we got to ban. Did we ban? Yeah, we banned Penny, smart ban. They banned Spidey, which didn't expect it, but we thought it was gonna be a Daredevil ban. And looking at it now, they tried to ban my Gambit. I'm looking at it and I'm glad that they have a Hawkeye and a group ban because I think the group ban goes through. Yep, the group ban went through, and we did not want the admin of Bucky
You'll need a
in the game.
top-notch team to win this one.
So, it happens. I'm not saying like nerf Bucky or anything, like nothing crazy. Like, if anything, nerf Squirrel Girl. But no, I'm not saying nerf Bucky, but he can be a little bit of a problem depending on how you're playing and who you're playing as. So we have our Daredevil. Um, I'm looking to play Gambit. As you see, I am a Lord Gambit, and our teammate Dark Map Lord was looking to. Well, he wanted to get his Lord Rogue, so I was like, yeah, I'll play Gambit. I got no problem. Love playing Gambit. No, for real. You saw my video. It feels so smooth. It feels so good. I love playing Gambit. Like, thank you NetEase for creating and putting them in the game like that. But yeah, here's where
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Calming. I think we calmed a little bit. I was empowering, trying to
People think they
get some
can
good
see
vibes
right
in.
through me.
I only sat down and I wanted to talk to Daredevil,
Men have
but
said as much.
they was focused,
I proved them wrong.
and I was appreciative of that.
Just as any diva would.
Very much so.
Well,
Got my
from
King of
one
Tea.
mother to another, let me say you are a true gem. The battle starts in 5, 4,
Yeah,
3,
we got a lot between Emma and
2, 1.
Girls having fun. No, that was fun. So yeah, no, just wait a little bit. Obviously, you just gotta be smart about what's gonna happen, what comp they're possibly running, because you never know. Yeah, no, everybody's good. I kind of bounced my cards off where I could, but getting those heals in. You guys know, front to back. It's kind of like in the same sense of how I play a Thor or Mr. Fantastic. It's like playing front to back. Trying to play this a little bit. Heals, so here's short range heals as well as longer range heals too. So it's very unique on how you play this game. You gotta make sure that you're always moving, making the smart decisions, and playing how your team. Are they being aggressive? Are they pulling back a little bit? So I'm just making sure that I heal today, and we empower our team to win this team fight. Yeah, no, I wanted to focus on. I felt that, and I'm sorry that what was it, Sue died. Yeah, she had ult, but the good thing is we won the team fight. That was really good. That was what I was looking to do, and I knew that. No, I'm still pressing the point, but I knew they had a staggering team, so yeah, they had a staggering team. They went to kill their game. He was playing a little timid.
Oh, the God of Thunder!
I killed it up, so I was very happy about that ult. That ult, not gonna lie, the timing of it was great. And I'm getting chased by the Daredevil. So I lagged out a little bit here, and it was a little bit slow. So it happened. And I did fall over. There goes my stat.
Ain't ready for Rogue to be a
But
widow. Not yet.
wasn't even discouraged.
Stop them in their tracks.
I believe we had a good team comp. I believe we also really had good team synergy, especially with how we were talking, how we were communicating. Things were really good. Yep, I wanted those heals in. Yeah, no, yeah. I'm trying to get those heals into my team.
Watch me
And she, yeah, I was very happy about that. But their blade was a problem. They were diving a little hard on us, and we did communicate that. We just had to regroup, figure out how to
Can't keep
circumvent
this
what they were
cage
doing.
down for
And
long.
again, the lag made me dash.
You're mine.
So just trying to play through that, calming that all at the same time. Yeah, this game can be a bit,
Only
it can
60
be a bit,
seconds left.
it can be a bit tedious when it comes to the decision making of how or what you're giving me.
The God of Thunder!
Yeah, no, and obviously getting kicked here. I knew what my role was going to be. And I love the fact that my Daredevil was healing and killing. It was great. I have my ult right there. Bounce, bounce. Yeah, I don't know who their Magneto was going for, in all honesty.
Gambit got your back.
Yeah, no, in all honesty, I got to see that. Because they told me he went for the back line. So we're going to go ahead and...
Better stop that vehicle.
we're going to go ahead and go
Can't
go
keep
back to
this
his
cage
perspective a
down for
little bit.
Only 60 seconds left.
The God of Thunder!
Yeah, no, we're gonna take him a little bit. No, we're gonna go straight to where Magneto thing. Yeah, that's me altered. Yeah. Yeah, that was disgusting. Can we replay that? Yeah, that was absolutely wasted. So, ooh, he turned so bad he couldn't even. I think he wanted to look at me and kill me. Oh man. Because in all honesty, he was not getting me. I was out of there. For real. So we captured that point.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Strength and the power, strength and the power. This is a pretty good point.
Us against the world.
2.5 minutes. They have that ult. Yeah, and we got virus to counter. I'm gonna be smart, know how we play. Yeah, trying to make sure get the rogue healed and trying to make sure my tanks are healed. Again, I was lagging, so some things were questionable in the moment. So just know, the lag definitely did not help with what was going on. But getting the heals out was the priority. Getting my ult was the
God of Thunder!
but falling over from 2 ults, well, not really 2, but having them both fade out, basically there. Basically a DPS and a tank. Well, tank type DPS ult. Thor's ult is very aggressive. It's not really defensive, it's always aggressive. It's always a good push when you're looking to try to get those. You can use it defensively, if you're smart with it. You've seen it in the games that I've played. I fought aggressive triple and I want to say a defensive triple in a sense, yeah, basically. It's just about how you utilize it. But still, it's an aggressive way of utilizing it, So yeah, here's I have my ult. They don't have theirs. I'm kind of happy about that. But yeah, no, here I'm looking for people. I'm really looking for people. So I'm getting out of there. No, I'm getting out of there. Now here, I'm probably the most team. Probably the most teammates that I can. Especially since they had their defensive ult going. My ult just finished, and the CND, our CND has their ult, and we have healed. But the positioning was all over the place, and I'm getting kicked. So I had to make sure that my decision making was on point. Then here's where we start the cage and trick right there, You know how this goes. I got cleaned up. Get her out of there. I wanted more, but I fall over here because the rest of my team wasn't pressing up as hard enough. I wasn't. let's actually go back a little bit. You know, let's go back a little bit. I think I went back a little too far.
Down to 30
All right,
seconds.
all right, right around here. I want to know what. Yeah, I was getting the triple. So I'm gonna look at Dark Matflow's perspective. He got pushed back a little bit. My tank, okay, they're killing Thor. I'm still up front going 1v1 with their Gambit, and then it's 2v1. Yeah, and then yeah, she was there a little late, which is fine. And then they start to, you know, press on, which is fine. The cleanup was fine.
Laissez le bon temps brûler.
But I did calm though. I was pressing on. I was pressing ahead, getting a little aggressive. That's how I got that triple. My Asian trip series is I mean, it's a matter. You know, killing half the team is always fun. You know, it makes you feel like Thanos. But right there in that moment, I knew I was a target, and I'm happy that Texture got that kill on their strat. Really needed. I don't know what their Wolverine was doing, but he was not really effective. At the same time, I was also like my first like healing, and he was here. He wasn't even like he was like tickle. It was crazy how he was like a tickle monster in that moment. You know, we're rolling, we're getting our kills out. You know, I'm empowering the team, front to back play. You know how this goes. Get to the point. Make sure we cap it.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop
Dark
them.
Mapler is definitely an aggressive lane, so. But I was lagging. If I wasn't lagging, I would have been right there with him in all honesty. Just being honest with you, and I would have had some better comms and let him know, like, yeah, we gotta pull out.
Behold the god of thunder!
But yeah, surviving that, healing through that, so good. 'Cause, you know, you're not getting the value with your ult, shutting it down, and I don't even have to use an ult. You didn't even bait my ult out. It felt really, really awesome. Now here's, yeah, I feel bad for the fact that those all kind of cancel a little bit, but I'm happy about our ult economy right here is fantastic. It's on point. It's good. It's what we need when we're gonna press on, and then yeah, those we are just rolling through them. This moment we just running. Yeah, I'm running with you. I'm literally running with him. And yo, we are going. Yeah, no, my first and foremost, I'm looking to heal you. Secondly, yeah, no. Secondly is, yeah, I got you. The lag didn't help either, but I was trying to make sure that my team was empowered, and then I did fall over in the meantime, so yeah, my ult got canceled, which sucked. It sucked, but
Behold the god of
it
thunder!
happened.
The current score is
It definitely happened.
0-2. Time to switch things up, including
But I didn't
which
discourage
side
us
you're
though.
on.
Even though we didn't get 3 points, that
You'll
doesn't
need a
discourage us. We got
top-notch team to win this
plenty
one.
far. We have great comp. We have great communication. No, the lag didn't help. Again, the lag is a factor. So let me just reiterate and be honest about that. But even with all that to say that, just we pressed on. We have a strong mentality. We have good call outs. Being a strat helps, but those call outs too, you get to see everything, basically. Those the front line, back line. Especially being Gambit, you know, you really get to see that when you're, you know, moving and getting that mobility in
30
there
seconds before
from the
you
front to the
attack.
back.
Get
Make
ready.
sure they're getting their heals and making sure you're surviving and
Even
even
the
distracting their
Sorcerer
team.
Supreme
Distracting their
cannot
team
win this
is
battle
probably some of the
alone.
most
How
underutilized
about you and me make a little
strategies
magic?
when it comes to being a
Ain't
strat.
ya?
You know,
I will gladly
like off
fight by
angles,
your side,
like
Remy.
when you
but
DPS,
nothing more.
you utilize
That's
those
all
off
I
angles.
meant.
Why not
Ain't my
also
fault my
utilize those
accent
off
was
Battle
angles
starts
as
in
a
5,
strat from time to
4,
time in the
3,
moment? Now I'm not
2,
gooning here. I'm
1.
actually admiring the ice outfit that the C&D has. I kind of wish they also switched to Tyrone for a second so that we can also see the outfit. But you know, just being honest,
Help get that
NetEase
vehicle to
kills it with the with the aesthetic. Like real talk. So yeah, no, I'm about to die, but you know, I'm making sure that my team doesn't die either. No, I'm trying to empower. So yeah, you know, we're trying to hold the choke here. They did press a little hard, and their Thor tried to die. Tried. I'm sorry for my C&D. I tried to save him. I tried to save the C&D, and I call out that I am the only strat here. So we do put full back very much back. I think our Daredevil, yep, Daredevil falls over. I let him know. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm the only strat. For the second, we got to push back, full back. I tried to do MLA there as well. And then fall over only because I didn't, my angling wasn't perfect. And just being honest, my angle wasn't perfect. I probably would have had my ult if it was, because that would have been some major heals. Major heals had ult, boom, we can push y'all back with 3 of us versus 6 of y'all with no ult. That would have been crazy to say. Like, not to say, but like to do. That would have been a crazy heads up play. But there's a much better heads up play. That was such a beautiful heads up play. I thanked them in the moment. Texture, you're no pun intended, a true killer. All right, that was awesome. Great ult, great ult, great ult. And trying to get me, yeah, no, you're not gonna get me like that again. I don't want that. Now I let them know that you shouldn't go out there. I already have my ult, but I wasn't gonna just waste it right there. So I'm gonna wait for my team. And right here, yeah, you got to bait ult. But no, you weren't getting that. Now I had 3 of them. And yep, there it is. Because our ult economy is much better than that. Now, if they double ulted, we waited. It was kind of like a sandwich ult. Like if you feel it, like I ulted. They double ulted, and then my C&D ult right after, like both of them ult, which is a couple seconds in, we win this team fight. And just ult economy is better than theirs, and that's what was good. Not to mention, you know, the crucial DPS picks that we got with Wanda and Daredevil, our front line staying alive, you know, being smart with their lives, totally, you know. Sharp Rampart maybe A, I mean, you definitely putting out pressure. They only have 1 tank. So that doesn't help with their case either. Especially trying to press on with front line. Or with the front line. I did apologize in that moment, definitely. It definitely fell over. I didn't mean for that to happen. But trying to keep myself alive was very crucial. I tried. I wanted to pocket them so much of that ult. I really did. But also, here, being a strat, this is where being a strat comes into play. I stole both their health packs. Now, granted, I could have fought. And funny enough, it was much better to distract than to fight. And right there, boom, getting right back. But here's a crucial mistake. Yeah, his ult was still active, and he was coming in, but I should have pulled back a little further. That's on me, I can say that for sure. But I didn't want to waste my ult as well, so I'm glad I do have my ult. Again, the ult economy that we have on our team is better than theirs. Granted, they're building up their ults, but they're double ulting to try to win a team. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You don't ult at the same time for that. Now, here's where they could do. They could try to cloak ult. Yeah, no, I felt that. We didn't want that. Now, I wanted to try to get as many people as possible. And guess what? They double ulted again. They double ulted again. And we have a C&D ult now. That is active, but yeah, it's going to be active a little longer than theirs. So, calling out that their blade was diving, we go ahead and get that pick. Granted, I was a little bit out of position trying to be a little bit aggressive, but we still won the team fight. As you see here. Now, they do spawn in and start to press up a little bit. But we won the team fight and got the point. So, what more do you say about that front? And I know how to build up my ult. very quickly with well, with any support really. You gotta heal. You gotta be smart with your kit and heal as much as possible. Granted, they did increase the ult charge for them, but that doesn't affect me too much. Why? Because you still have to be prioritizing your heals first to get your ult. That's how you get it faster. That's how you're being smart. And then not only that, you have to heal. You have to heal your team so that they, press on the objective.
Moon Knight, you dropped it off.
So yeah, no, I'm trying to get your heals as fast as possible. Again, we're calming here, trying to let everybody know let everybody know what's going on. The lag is also bad. And that moment, I wanted to make sure that Star-Lord did not kill me again. Like, there was like 2 times that Star-Lord killed me with their ult, and I was not having it. So I wanted to calm that in. And getting their strat out of position, killing them, great. Now here, low on health, I'm still getting here, but I'm on anti-heal, so I'm just getting chased down. Now having them out of position helped too, to make sure that they didn't catch the point, or at least be further in capping the point. I'm not sure if they capped the point here actually. Yeah, I think we. Okay, they do have the point, but mindset still. We want to capture the point. We want to sustain. Yeah. So whoever's still on the point, whoever's still close, I'm looking to heal as much as possible, and then anti heals as well, just empowering the team to get more kills. That's the thought process. I'm playing Panther, I'm using that flush mode and breaking phase. Right. I think I had to heal too, so I was like, yeah, I wanted to get the heal in. And they C9, and that was really good on us to force that. That's how you force the win. That's how you play the objective. And shout out to Cleo Lover. 1-1-26, you were the MVP. Yeah, most definitely. You did very well when it comes to the front pack, and then when it came to good pressure and kills. I know I had some good cleanup. So did my C and D. 6 final hits is pretty good. We're not trying to do DPS, but we are strat. So that's how I got my triple. But the heals were there. The heals. See, here's the thing. When your team isn't dying as much and they're pressing on with the damage, that's when you can see the healing difference in numbers. But at the same time, it didn't result in in their win. They were really stacking more than they should have. My heals were pretty much prioritized, and the cleanup kills were also that also helps too. So there's been another Azrael's Wrath. Shout out to our stack texture, Dark Map Lord again. Texture with his triple and the most kills in the lobby, and then our C&D doing the thing with the most heals and the most assists. So yeah, we just had really good team synergy and just understanding what was going on. So that's the game sense that we have. It's been another Azrael's analysis. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Like, share, subscribe. I do stream these games on Twitch, www.twitch.tv/Azrael'sWrath117, and you can catch me there. And hopefully you guys catch my YouTube stream as well with Azrael's Adventures. That is as a new one that I'm looking to continue on, because Claire Scare Expedition 33, the game of the year 2025, has been really good breath of fresh air. So go ahead and check out the channel and all those videos as well. It is a playlist down. And until then, keep on raging.